What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and we are back with some Fill the Oceans, and boy do I have something cool here. To start, we can afford this thing, so I want to buy that. Actually, we can afford that one too without really costing much. That one I don't want to buy, obviously. It's really expensive, although it would be 80% of the clouds, which is nice. It's not really worth it. What is the most these cost? We're just going to buy all these upgrades as well before we go do what I'm talking about. That'll raise our production a decent bit. But if we come in here, you can see how many temples I got. So what I did is, this is my setup I have. I mean, obviously I built more houses than I needed and whatnot. I was just kind of like farming one night, not really paying attention or doing math or anything. And today I figured I'd try to get a fairly efficient setup. And this is honestly, I think, about the best you can get. Because if you do much less than, I think there, I'll start to lose food. Now, it's a couple less than this, I'll actually start to lose food at a really slow rate. But if you go much more than that, it starts to drop fast. It's right around, yeah, there you go. You can see it going down. So I was 19 over on that, a little over on that. But as far as wood and stone goes, those come back like just in perfect time for 280 builders. And you might ask, why do you have 280 builders? It's kind of a weird number. Well, it takes, as you can see, it uses 20 builders. So I can basically have 14 going at a time. And it uses 100 stone. And 14 times 100 is 1400, meaning that's how much stone we have in capacity. Yes, you could probably get away with doing a bit more. If you had the regen high enough, you could produce more, but it's just simple. I do 14 at a time, and it's easy. You'll see my stone and my wood all rebuild back up to where they need to be. This stone cutters at 250 is, I think they regen at different times too. Like, they don't jump up the same amount, I don't believe. Actually, they definitely don't, because you can see 50 woodcutters is 25 wood a second, and 250 stone cutters is 50 stone a second. So they're definitely different, so you can't go with equal ratios there. But this setup worked for me. I mean, it's a little excessive. I know a lot of people were saying that they do a lot less, but you can see we did it. Congratulations, you built 1,000 temples. It was actually really simple to build once I had the setup right, if I didn't take so long. And we got this here now, which... sacrifice in my honor when you have my favor may help you pray. Currently prayer none. Little less grumpy for 1 million drops. Well, 1 million drops is nothing. 2 million drops is nothing. 4 million is nothing. Probably will consider helping us. 8 million is nothing. Alright, so I don't know what that is. Poseidon, I mean, he's the god of the sea, so having him to help do this would be really nice. Look at what we're at, by the way, because I don't know if this is going to start to increase. Actually, right here. Look, brain power... prayer, scientists are 10% more powerful. Did nothing. I don't know exactly what scientists do, but oh, we have to put it on. So that went up 26. Okay, or up to 26, I should say. So I went up a decent bit. Poseidon grants you click power prayer, 50% more. Let's click that. More power clicks. I mean, for 100 helping hands. Ooh, the last one cost anything that I didn't notice? That's okay, this is where it's very similar to Cookie Clicker. Grant you each pipette is 2% more powerful. Every helper you have. Alright, we'll get the alien thing, I guess. Why not? I mean, I suppose I can just do 100 pipettes and we just buy all these back. It looks like it's going to go in order. Turbo prayer, chance of drops per second times 30 for 60 seconds when you click on a cloud. Okay, I guess it's not bad, right? Whatever, we'll get it. That's air dryers. Then we've got brainwave prayer scientists are 20%. Okay, that one probably be pretty decent. Rain dances discount. Upgrading prayer. All upgrades are 5% cheaper. I don't know if it's gonna cost to switch them. Doesn't look like it is. 100 faucets. We're coming up to the only ones I can buy. I mean, we'll be able to upgrade everything else, but that's where things are going to actually cost something. So, all helpers are 5% cheaper. That's pretty good. And then 10% bonus per drops per second. Okay, and that's kind of as far as we can go. Cloud show up 50% more often. Actually, that is so worth buying, and I'm so turning that on because the clouds are the best in my opinion so far. Chains of clicking powers. That's good, but you want one of those other crazy ones we've talked about. I'll just buy 100 of all these to get back to where we were. So it really shouldn't cost anything. Okay, so I get what we did. That was a very long way of getting there, but now we're going to get those 50% more often. That'll be pretty helpful, to be honest. You're still pretty cheap. You're starting to get expensive. It's when we get to the quintillions I gotta watch out. You don't want to spend too much in the quintillions, especially because we gotta buy some upgrades. And actually, I probably should drop 10. Oh, yeah, it does that instantly. I forgot. Drop 10% in there real quick too. But you're cheap. Basically going to quintillion. You can see how cheap they are, and we're going to get so many upgrades. But I'm so happy to have that done. I did find out as well that you don't have to redo this when you reset your experience points. Someone in the community who's playing, he's a bit ahead of me, Josh. Some of you guys may know him, but Gaming Josh. He's in like all the streams and whatnot. You see him in the comments, and he's got a channel of his own. If you're interested, you go check it out. But he plays a lot of. What is this? What is this guy? Oh, okay. I think those are like the wrinklers in Cookie Clicker. Okay. All right, don't click those. Got it. I'm assuming. Quad. I think I'll go over the 2 quins. Quad. You can see how underleveled everything is. We're spending a decent bit of our stuff for sure, though, because I'm buying like the first and sometimes even second level of it in the quintillions. We have so many upgrades to buy above, so I want to make sure I stay up there, which is the only thing. 2, okay, I guess I'll do it. Quad. Please give me a crazy one. See, that's a crazy one. Helping Hand Overdrive. It's not absolutely insane, actually. It's not ridiculous by any means. I didn't even see what the multiplier was, but we'll click for it. Drops on our bank thing are pretty high. Now this should be doing a lot better. There's probably a bunch of Helping Hand upgrades I have to get too. Helping Hand. It's not gonna last any longer, so I'm just gonna click through it. Technically we've like doubled where we're at, but I know we're gonna go way higher than where we're currently at before we reset, I believe. So how are these all cheap? They're all in the quads pretty much. 500 quintillion. Oop. To 8 quintillion. So we could probably buy. Oh, we got a bunch actually out of that too. So we can probably buy all of this and just watch the trillion go up as I buy all these. And actually, let's do the cloud real quick. Give me nope, no, okay, again. All right, watching that 58 trillion again. Just start climbing with these upgrades, and then we'll go back and spend the big sums of our money. That was big. That was from 58 trillion. Definitely want these. These are really good. And actually, if there's any upgrades for those, nah, just normal little upgrades here. Say upgrades for those, it'd be worth it. But other than that, you can see we're kind of out. I'm going to let this kind of go on tomorrow, and we'll progress a bit more. You can see our Mountain U bottle is really starting to fill up, which is pretty neat. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how long this run's going to go. We're going to want a couple thousand at the very least before we reset, because I think some of the next upgrades are getting pretty pricey. How much was this? 100 quintillion drops. It's a bit too much to just pay out. See, I clicked it there. We actually just saw it happen. I was about to go click it, and the thing clicked it. So that's pretty cool. You can see it actually happen. But it'll get those big ones overnight, and that's how you jump up so much. So that's kind of the idea. And right now, again, I think we've got a, what, a 60% chance? No, we have a 70%. If we can get this one, we have 80. I don't know if it goes up to 100%. That would be sweet. So if it clicked on all of them for you, that's honestly something I wish that Cookie Clicker did with their golden cookies. It'd be pretty awesome. But we'll come back, and I'll let this kind of build up a little bit more before we do anything else. Alrighty, guys, we're back, and oh, look what we got right there. But we are back here once again after quite a bit of letting it sit, and you can see how much experience points we've got. We're sitting in a good spot right now. We can probably actually do this without much of a problem, because that's quintillion. We're in the sextillions here. We can even do that. That one we can't, though. But right now we are doing 90%. One more is 100%. It'll click all the clouds for me. But you can see these. These are just like the, what's it called? The wrinklers from Cookie Clickers. So if I open this, boom. They're going to give me a ton. I don't know if I get them just from clicking. No, you don't. But you get a ton. Look at my experience points climb. Okay, this is crazy. Go away. Look at that, 5,000 experience points. We're going to want to go up quite a bit for sure, so, but that's beautiful. We're already on 10 and we can already buy, look at this, up to 100 of those. Just get 100 of everything. Is that an achievement? Come on, give me something insane. Nah, nothing crazy, but see how much we have? I'm really tempted, actually, you know what? That's questionably worth it. It'd make a lot over time, but I'm probably not going to do it. Let's just drop our 10% in here. It's going to be a ton of ocean achievements. I'll set our auto clicker up just to kind of claim all of them. This may spend a lot, but you can see our Mountain Dew bottle is really getting full. You can start to really see a lot out of it. And I think our best bet is just buy as much of everything as we can here. So you really can't afford much more of it. It's going to go to, yeah, 80. It's probably 90. All the skewed increments here. Oop, there we are. Oh, what is that? Oh, twice as many. It looked so much cooler than what it actually did. But you can see how little we are, but with it collecting 90 is going to be crazy, guys. We're going to make so many experience points. You can tell how much this game's going to change as we go along here. We're almost to, kind of, I guess, almost to 1%. Or sorry, 0.1%. We're right shy of 0.01%, which is actually like a recognizable number. Like it's there. We could start doing this. That gave me a decent bit, but I mean, we can start doing this stuff. But what are we on now? We're on the bad weather, right? Doesn't that make the clouds come more often? Yeah. I honestly don't know what else we're gonna get that's gonna be better than that. I'm not gonna do any more now. We'll do it when I actually have a bigger sum. I should have did it before because it's gonna cost a lot. I'm not gonna be able to build back to where I'm at. But I just kind of want to see what that did while it was idle and whatnot. And this game is getting crazy. It's got a lot of like with Cookie Clicker for sure, but I think it's a lot of fun still. It's just different than Cookie Clicker because it's new. It's not the same feel as we've had before for so long. So I like it. I hope you guys are still enjoying it. If so, please smack the like button. And as always, we will catch you in the next one. Peace.